We're in a moment where scientists can't explain to us what's going to happen in the future anymore. And I feel like artists are creating these spaces for people to imagine that future. I see technologies as a material like any other art form. I'm really interested in this idea of skipping timelines and the way that technology allows us to do that. We're able to project ourselves way into the future to address these systemic oppressions that we've been living in and really speak to power in a way that has the possibility to affect change.
In the future, we need to be tuned to the way in which art, science, law, and politics could actually morph together and build a practice in which the borders between those fields is eroded, in which we work together, in which we think tactically about how best to achieve the aims, the social and political aims for justice that we are fighting for.
I think everything is well placed to create social change, not just art. But I think that artists do have the benefit of an incredible imagination that almost predicts what is to come.
I'd say it's like a goal to essentially reach a state where you can overcome the possibilities of the present. I think this pairing up of the future and the past and how they can inform each other is something that I'm finding very interesting right now.
Protests are exactly about challenge to inequality, but also inequality that is perpetuated by cultural forms like the monuments. I'm definitely working on the alternative type of monuments, and I'm also preparing to enter the sites of those monuments, whether they're going to be destroyed, removed, or maintained. That will help people to develop a discourse in public space.
I've been looking into Black quantum futurism and basically the coupling up of explorations of Blackness with quantum physics and also exploring time travel and collapsing time to a specific or desired space-time, which I think is super, super interesting. And I think that line of thinking is something that might help to unlock new avenues of exploration.
We're going to be governed and we're going to be surveyed and we're going to be targeted by increasingly more sophisticated technologies. But each one of those technologies, we would try to find a potential to subvert it, to turn it around, and to do justice with it, whether it is machine learning, virtual reality, immersive environments, or artificial intelligence.
I'm not interested in what art would look like in 50 years. I'm interested in how many years an art piece can take me to.
I really want to look into failed experiments at creating time machines. I think just looking at the theories that have gone behind it might just be really interesting and just be some form of raw material. Technology could advance, but I think our understanding of the universe is something that's always going to be a challenge. So I think it might then drive us to want to answer things that probably weren't answerable before, whether that be higher powers or whether that be what's actually at the bottom of the ocean floor.
I feel that artists are innovators, and I think that with a redefinition of the possibilities of art in society, we could see artists becoming a role in itself, not just predicting the future, but also really building and shaping it. I'm excited to be part of, I hope that I get to see a future beyond disciplines and a future where justice is centered.
Hyundai Motor, connecting art and technology.